Hi everyone, this is my 10th week of coaching at Kirkby. So basically we had a tournament at Kirkby again. This is the Cumbria Festival tournament. So basically the aim was to get intrinsic feedback off the player. So this is where they tell us like what they think's going well, what they think's going wrong, how they can improve, and we kind of help change that and guide it in the right direction of like what is actually or agree and give reinforcement and give our opinion. So yeah, feedback was the big goal of the session. And then like it just made them identify what they thought they were doing really well and what they think they could work on. So basically, we did a small warm up, which I led. We do the same sort of warm up every week, just to keep it nice and we can keep it quick and get it going really quickly. So it was just a simple game of TIG, but like once you TIG them, you're on the same team. And then basically we just did the same dynamic stretches because they all know them now and it's nice and quick to get going and doing, and we can get into some more like passing and stuff and just before the game, just to keep them like potentiate the muscles and lead in from what we did on originally week one into week like the before the games, and we'll keep the warm ups nice and quick and short. But in the actual games, they had 4 games. They're short halves, but they ended up playing quite often. So the 4 teams there were Penrith, Egremont, Preston, and Upper Eden. So for these games, we split into first and seconds because these were quite challenging teams, and we thought if we put out our stronger squads and have our development squad, and we spoke to the coaches and said, could you do the same? And so that's what we're trying to go for here, so we can get everyone playing on the ball. And they all agreed, said, yeah, that's what we were going to do anyway, so that's okay. So we went really strong from there. So basically, I led the development team and got all their feedback and stuff, and they did really well. The majority of the stuff they were doing was really good. Tackling was really good. They were running like hard and low, and it was good positives. But one thing they weren't doing was passing out wide. They just kept doing one up running, and sometimes they weren't getting to the rucks very quickly. So obviously we spoke to them. We said, "Oh, like what do you think is going wrong?" And no, we said, "What are you doing right first?" So we tried to encourage it with something going good first, and they said, "Oh, our rucking's been okay." And we said, "Well, what points in the ruck could we pick up on?" And they said, "Oh, well, maybe we could get there a bit quicker." So they are identifying it and they are learning and picking up stuff quite quickly, which was good to see. And then they said, "Oh, what else are we doing right?" And they said, "Oh, we're running hard and we're tackling really well as a team, and we're all just like trusting each other to do well." And we agreed completely. And we said, "Yeah, well done for like identifying that." And we said, "What could you work on?" And then they said, "Oh, well, maybe we're not attacking very efficiently." Well, one of the lads said this. We're not attacking very efficiently. So I asked him what he meant by it, and he said, "Oh, well, we're just like not doing anything with the ball. It's not coming out to the wing, so we're just being quite slow." So we agreed. I said, "Yeah, that's true. Maybe we could pass it down the hands a bit more," and made them think that it's their ideas that they're coming forward, which brings out more of their personality and builds them with confidence because they know what they've got to do then. But we always end on a high, so if there's always a negative, we always finish on a positive. So we said, yeah, but the actual chat, everything else, all going really well. You should all be really proud of yourselves. Keep going forward. Keep using each other because you're all there and you're all mates, so you can all do it. And they were really happy and positive about it. And got really good feedback from parents as well, saying, "Oh, thank you very much. Like, you can see a difference in them." It's been really good and positive. What I'd improve on is maybe using. Maybe like involving myself a bit more, because sometimes I've started to just like let them take control completely, and like maybe that's not the right way to be coaching. I should be there more in depth and use my knowledge to progress them, and now they've come to like that sort of solid base level we can start pushing a lot more, and bring the sort of level of their playing ability up a bit more, and keep working on it, and keep going and keep going and keep going. So yeah, thank you very much.